I'm outside because the snow is finally starting to melt and to celebrate the ending of the Winter Olympics. Now, as the Olympic athletes wrapped up their competitions, we saw a lot of them wrapping up their knees because of ACL injuries. So let's talk about ways to keep ACL injuries from sidelining you. First, form, our favorite four-letter word with exercise. You want to avoid, in any sport, this knee caving in. It just puts too much stress on that ACL. So let's practice doing some side shuffles. Reach slightly back, stand up nice and tall. You don't want your knees going past your toes, and I don't want them caving in. Keep this knee over the ankle and push off to the side. You can do that fancy little thing with your arms if you want. It's just for show. So you want to do that. And I would do that for about a minute. You want to kind of get down there, use that butt, and just let the weight kind of push off from your foot, and make sure your knees are bent, and accept the weight as you land onto the balls of your foot. All right, so you got nice soft landings. Next, let's talk about running forward. When you run, you don't want that knee rolling in, you don't want it rolling out. So let's practice strengthening it in this nice forward motion. So you're lunging, doing like a nice little type of scissoring motion here, and again, no caving in or wobbling. You don't want any butt moving. Just want nice, straight back, and drop this leg down. So try that for about a minute. Now that you're indoors and you're nice and warm, let's warm up the hamstrings. The hamstrings help the ACL. It actually helps this keep the shin bone pulled back. So you can do this anywhere, home, gym, office, wherever. Grab yourself a nice physio ball, lay on your back, lift your hips up, engage that core, don't arch too much. You want to keep the back kind of nice and flat, engage this tummy, and just bend the knees and then push away and bend. Again, train the knees to stay in line with those feet. None of that rolling in or wiggling of the hips, okay? Stay nice and solid. 3 sets of 10 is a good way to build up the endurance and the strength of these hamstrings. And remember, always check with the physician before doing any exercise program. And you may be sidelined, but not for long. I'm McGorry on the Upwave.